for those of you who are watching us right now, don't forget to click the follow, subscribe, or whatever button that's there that can follow or like us. Follow us as well on social media. Our Instagram at Surviving the Ordinary. And also don't forget to subscribe, notifications, turn it on so that you guys can know when we are actually
Always
rolling
posting,
all these episodes so that you don't miss any of it. Okay?
Yeah, awesome.
All right.
All right, so today what are we going to talk about?
Oh, it's going to be a really, really interesting topic, okay? Yes. Remember, we promised people that we will talk about it, okay? We promised that we'll talk about men's mental health. And I actually post this on my Instagram story. I said, hey, I'm going to talk about men's mental health. Can my male friends tell me more about it? And I was surprised. So many men actually speak up.
Oh, really?
And they go like, I went through depression, I went through anxiety, and a lot of them say that, we just live with it because, there's no support group. They say there's no support group for it. And I was just shocked.
So I think today is going to be a very interesting and I'm not sure whether it's going to be dry, but I think it's definitely going to be interesting.
Yes, interesting.
And a bit on the emotional side, I would
especially for you, I would say, right?
Yeah, for me.
So, so do follow us all the way. It's going to be about 2 or 3 parts for this episode. So you get all 3 parts so you can somehow actually, understand the entire context and what exactly to do. But I want to ask you, like, are you okay? Like, are you like mentally?
Honestly, if you were to ask me like 4 years ago, my answer is just, I'm okay.
But inside?
Inside, I'm actually...
my.
Yeah, as a man point of view, right? We just think and then seclude ourselves and just distance ourselves from everyone. So we don't really talk to people and then we don't really share.
Oh, that's true though. Yeah. I realize like every time when you ask men, you go like, hey, you okay? Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, okay. That's it. And then life goes on.
But you said that was like 4 years ago. How about now if I ask you?
Now, if you were to ask me, I'm not doing okay today.
Oh no, guys! But you know what? You show up.
Yeah. So
you show up still. So thank you. Thank you for showing up.
The thing is, right? If I'm not doing okay, you know what? Things have to go on still. We have to do, to make a better of it. We cannot let ourselves drown in that state, you see.
That's true. That's true.
Because there was one period of time where I was just drowning myself and then just, I don't even bother replying to people or even work, which is going to be a bit hard. Or even, I won't say hard, rather disappointing because some of them do really care about you.
Yeah, they want to reach out to you, but you're not reaching out back to them. Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel that, reaching out to people is very important.
Yes, definitely. But I can definitely understand that. I mean, last time, whenever I would have like, any anxiety or depression, I actually would like voice out so much. I voice out so much on my social media page. I don't know whether it's a good or bad thing.
Yeah.
But I'm very open about it. Everybody knows that followed me would know this. I usually am very open in terms of my mental health issues. I would say like, hey, I just broke down. Like, oh, this is what I'm going through. I'm anxious today. But I think like as I grow older, I have kids now and everything, I'm very conscious of the way I want to express myself out publicly. So I start to be quieter and I start to like, hey, you know what? I have something's going on with me, but I'm just going to go through the whole motion every day. But then I realized, right, it's eating me up inside.
Yeah.
And I've become this person where I distance myself even to like my own parents or my closest friends. Like, and then they'll go like, hey, let's go out. I say, yes. But then after the next day, I'm just like, I cannot.
Nah. And the next day, I'll just say, I'm sorry, I can't make it today. I'm not feeling too well. Or I just come up with reasons.
But I'm really surprised though, because right now, like currently, there's actually a statistics from Ipsos State that says that mental health is actually the biggest health concern in Singapore. Like 46% of them actually said that mental health is the biggest concern. Then it's followed by cancer at only 36%.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like mental health, people are more concerned about mental health than they are about cancer. And then the top 3, right? So the third one is stress at 35%.
I mean, who isn't stressed, right?
Right. So like mental health,
Yeah.
cancer, and stress. Like the top three, two of it are actually about your mental well-being.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just interesting. I mean, but we hear a lot of like, mental health in women, postpartum depression. We have like International Women's Day where we give like talk, seminar, women's group, mothers group, whatever group. And like we talk about like women's mental load and everything. I'm just curious, like, because all these men that message that, that replied to my IG story saying that there's no support group for men. But it seems like there's actually a lot of men suffering from mental health. What do you think about that? Like, do you have a support group?
I wouldn't say that I have a support group, but I have a close friend of mine. I mean, you're one of them.
Oh, I'm his close friend, guys. I'm so honored.
So basically, is that I mean, we did some research. There are really loads of men wellness out there.
Yes, correct.
All right, but we will get more in touch with that. But if you were to ask me whether I have a mental health, definitely. Do I feel stressed? Obviously. I mean, I would say no one don't feel stressed unless you're born like, you're born with a silver spoon. So
I think even those with silver spoon will feel stressed.
Yeah, I guess so.
I have friends who are of a higher net worth and they have their problems too. And I'm just like, boy,
we will solve your problem.
No matter. It's like, but I don't think about like, should I cry with my money or should I cry like, kind of kidding. No, everybody.
They always say, it's better to cry in a Lambo
than to cry in a bus. I'm sorry. No, because I just came back from work before this shoot and I was in the bus and I was cursing and I was near tears. I was like, this is such a long bus ride. I'm so tired. So this is funny, that's why. But yeah, I mean, I think there's also a lot, mental health in men is not really, like, it's really unheard of compared to women. I think it's because women, we can express better.
Yeah, definitely. You see, the thing is that we spoke about this before. Women will just talk and everything. And the thing is about women, right? They just want to rent it out.
Yes.
And to your partner, all you need to do, you just want them to listen. Because women already have their own solution.
Yes, correct.
Pretty much. So they just want to rent it out. And everybody, okay, we are done. So hug me.
Yeah. But like, is it so? Basically, what you're saying is, if men have problems, like like they are stressed out or something, and they actually tell their partner, which is, for example, like a woman, their wife, and then after that, so the wife should actually come up solution for you. Is that what men want?
Okay.
I'm just wondering, honestly, like, is it the other way?
The thing is, right? I wouldn't say that they come up with solution, but just be there, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's true.
I felt personally is that, when, I mean, I heard, these are the things that I heard, like you said just on the poll, right? These are the things that I've seen and I read some of the posts, is that saying that, hey, I open up to my partner. And then my partner, I lash out all the frustration, the things, all the angers. And then, what the partner said?
What?
Hey, this part of you not cool, not sexy. So macam,
no.
And that, that boils up to the whole society. It comes to the point of view, right? Oh, you're a man. You should just man up.
Oh, that's true. You know what? Okay, I have a story. So I have a girlfriend, okay, who is very interested in this guy because this guy is like, he's like he's really buffed and like tall, like really, like macho and like, that charisma. Yeah, and like very much cool, charismatic kind. And then one day as they start dating, he was like, I want to like have more connection with him. And then that's when like she starts to like break that wall.
Yeah.
And the thing is, right, after she break that wall, she realized, oh, it's a wall. It's not a door that I can close back again. Like the minute you open that vulnerability side of the man, like you can't close. Yeah. And then I remember she was like, I asked her like, how's your date? And she's like, oh my God, he keeps on like crying and whining and everything. Like, can he stop? Like, can he be that cool guy again? Like, and I honestly, I understand where she's coming from,
Okay.
It's like if I were to flip the whole scenario, right? You know how like women, we nag. The minute we start to nag and complain all the time, and then your partner's going to be like, oh my God, my woman is always nagging, and somehow like it gets to you, you know.
Yeah.
So like, how do we actually approach like a partner to say like, okay, I hear you cry,
Mm-hmm.
but you gotta stop now, because I think more of it, you somehow need a professional help,
Yeah.
which I cannot afford to do for
Mm-hmm.
you. But can you like go back to being cool? Like, you know, what's the fine line, right? In terms of saying all
Okay,
this.
I won't say there is going to be a fine line or anything like that. It is. I feel that it's also the emotional connection is also very important.
Oh, of course it
Yeah,
is.
and the thing is about men, right? Once you break that wall, they are definitely not because they already know they're gonna feel safe with you.
But
Yeah,
but what
okay,
if this guy like what if
okay,
this guy macam,
maybe that one is a bit too much. Maybe I don't. I mean, I don't know your friend, but it could be too much. But you know, but the thing is, you need to understand. You know, ladies, when you break that wall, there is no turning back
Oh, that's
because
true.
that is where the guys. You know, when a guy really confides in you and tell him about your worries, the stress, and everything, all that is. I would say that is a different level.
I know, and I think it's a
Yeah,
privilege to be
and
someone's safe space.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
And the thing is, right? And for me, I don't share. I don't share it with my sister or any of my family members. I share it like really my close friend. You know, the
Yeah.
people that I trust and everything. It's not that I don't trust my family. Okay, yeah, it's just that you know, we have that persona with the family, all the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. But likewise, you know, in your home, your family, your marriage, everything, you still have to keep, you know, your persona as a husband or you know
Yeah.
as a thing. But when you break down the wall, it's okay to cry.
I think it's okay. I honestly, right? I mean, as a wife,
Yeah.
I would appreciate more if, you know, my husband were to be
Yeah.
very open about it. Like, we're like, I'm really not feeling well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling sad.
Yeah.
I actually appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'd rather you
Rather
be
you-
like that than be shut off.
Yeah.
Because once you're shut off, you're emotionally unavailable. And I would actually misconstrue that as like, oh, is it something wrong
you have
with
you
me?
not done enough, right?
Yeah, like, is there something wrong with me?
I
Is the
have to say
relationship
that I have to
okay?
admit this. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm a divorcee. Okay, so I used to do that, which I felt that that's actually unfair to my partner, ex-partner, all the time. I, you know, by me secluding myself, she would actually think, hey, is she not good enough?
Yeah.
Yeah, is she not doing enough? Kind of thing. So I feel right now what I can share with the guys out there or the bands out there, you know, I feel there is no harm in actually just expressing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, but you don't express anger, but you just, you know, express it nicely, you know, just talk it out. You know,
Yeah,
it could be
yeah.
like a bedtime, you know, talk before you go to sleep. Kind of thing.
Actually, yeah, that's true. Because I feel like expressing yourself out is also is like, you know how like communication
Yeah.
is a skill that you need to have. I think expressing yourself out and telling your problems is also a skill that you somehow need to actually work on and practice on.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's not going to be easy, that's for sure.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Because that is where you will be the most vulnerable.
Of course.
And the thing is, right, you do not want that the person that you share with, be it your friend or anything or your partner, to use that and hurt you.
Yes.
So,
that's
so you
true.
know, sharing with the most trusted person is also important.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nonetheless, you know, I feel that, you know, sharing is not about, you know, when you share or anything, doesn't mean you are going to be any less of a man.
No, yeah, definitely.
You know, sharing and asking for help is also strength. You need that strength.
It is.
You know, to really, when you open up, you are actually having your strength that you actually want to improve. You want to get better.
Yeah, I think a lot more men are open to expressing compared to before.
Yeah.
But I can definitely say, even so, right, the mindset of men trying to like say that, hey, I have mental health problems, and it's okay. That stigma is still very far in terms of acceptance compared to women.
Yeah,
there's still a long way to go.
I feel it's going to be definitely a very, very long way. The reason being, you know, that how do I put it? In our society, when we grow up, right, the man has always been portrayed as the man of the household.
Yes, correct.
So when you are portrayed as a man of a household, we take in any shit, and we
That's
just
true.
anything we
Man
just
up.
man up.
Man up, yes.
We just take all the load and everything and just keep
that's
it.
true.
And then you know the Singapore slang, lan suck thumb and just move
Yeah.
on and not think of anything. Oh, you're a man, just man up.
Okay,
Well,
but what are your worries? Like, okay, if you ask women, right, what are your worries and why you get stressed out? And we can list down, and everybody knows this postpartum depression. I have to think
Yeah.
about the kids, and some of them are working. Like, can you just give some of the worries that men face? I mean, you have experienced both being married and
Yeah.
also single, right? Like, what are the two most common for either way? Like,
I
what are
would
the
say
two
the
most
most
common
common
worries?
would be money. Financial, because the reason why I say money, right, is that I feel that personally we feel that, you know, when we marry a person, you as a guy, that is our responsibility. I've taken you from your family. I should be the one, you know, taking care of your
Like
food.
provide.
It's like providing. We are providers. You know, a man should be like their nature instinct to be a provider.
Got it.
Yeah. If you ask me if I can be a full-time house husband, I'm on, man. But yeah, you know, we always worry about money or stuff that because we, you know, women have their own worries, definitely. But as a man, we feel like, okay, is this going to be happy? Is it going to be enough for them? You know, am I buying enough? Is this, you know, when sometimes, especially when we like, how do I put it? When we go out for dinner, when we buy birthday gift or anniversary gift, hey, is this enough? Is it? I think, and I feel like when our days that, you know, when we pay for bills or everything, then we do not have that. Maybe we do not have that spare amount to do the extra.
So that stresses you out.
I would
One
say
of the
that-
things
One
lah.
of the things, yeah. And then secondly is that I feel that, you know, especially I'm not really that educated. I would say I'm more of like a street smart kind of thing person.
Yeah.
And my ex-partner was really educated, you know, she's smart and everything.
Yeah.
And this kind of thing, like sometimes I feel that my English also isn't that good.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah,
Mine too.
Yeah, so, you know, and there are times that, you know, when you correct them or stuff, blah, 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 I mean, they correct you. But, you know, it's fine, it's normal, but deep down, macam, I feel like,
Yeah, you feel small.
yeah.
We know that women are prevalently higher in terms of having major depressive disorder compared to men. But did you know that men have higher suicide rate than women?